Hey guys, today I wanted to show you all how I dye my hair. It's getting very faded. I mean, it's pretty, like the camera is making it seem more red than it is in person. I'm looking crazy right now, but you know, this is part of the process. I've been dyeing my hair by myself for a long time now. I stopped for a while because I did get my hair done sometime last year, and I got like highlights. I haven't gone back to my hairstylist because I moved and she's not around where I live at. I mean, I moved across the country, so I haven't been able to find a hairstylist, so I've just gotten back to dyeing my own hair. I am digging the red hair look, and I'm gonna teach you guys how I do it because it's time for a retouch and I desperately need it. So you can see my roots are showing pretty bad. Let's just get started. I'm gonna bust out the supplies now. The dye I'm gonna be using is this L'Oreal High Color red dye for dark hair. The last time I used the Red Hot number H9, I really liked it. It comes out more maroon red than like fiery red, so I kind of want to give it a little you know what I mean? So I got this red fire color that's a little bit lighter than H8. So I'm gonna mix these two together and hopefully something good will happen. I got this Arctic Fox semi-permanent dye in Wrath. I got this mostly just to touch up between actual permanent color, because I don't want to use permanent color every time I need a touch up because that will damage your hair pretty bad, and this stuff already damages your hair pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie, it does damage your hair. So if you read the box instructions, which you should, it says to use 30 volume developer. It does ask for 2.5 fluid ounces of developer for each tube of dye bottles, but honestly I use this just to measure out my developer. I don't use it to dye my hair. I'll be just using my hands to apply color, as well as this brush. Of course I have my gloves and my bowl. I don't have an actual dye bowl because I can just use this old Tupperware. It's fine. It works. Does the same thing. I have a lot of hair. a lot of hair, and it's very long and very greasy, as you can tell. It's time to wash it, but my hair is pretty damaged. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, especially that dye really does damage your hair, and it's pretty dry. But I'm working on that. I may just cut my hair super short in a few weeks, so I'm not really stressing about the damaged ends. I'm gonna get it nice and brushed out, just so it can be more manageable, you know? You don't wanna do all this with tangled up hair. It'll just make your life impossible. I'm going to section my hair. This is not going to be the most perfect sectioning because I hate sectioning my hair. I have too much of it. It's annoying to do by myself, so I'm just going to do 4 sections. And we're ready now. I look crazy as hell, but it's fine. Okay, so I got my dye. It's pretty red, and I'm just gonna go in. Oh god, this stuff really does smell pretty strong. Okay, so I like to use the brush for my ends because I don't know, I just feel like with my only my fingers, the color doesn't really grab on that well, if that makes sense. So I first like to go in with the brush, then I'll saturate everything with my fingers. just feel like this helps more. So I am putting it now on the roots on this part of my hair just because it's more under the hair and the roots here are a lot darker. So, but once I get to this part of my hair, that's when I'll avoid the roots and do it last. But one thing I've learned from watching Brad Mondo's videos is don't lather your dye, and I have been very guilty of that. So I'm trying to use more of this motion rather than this motion. And I'm just going on my ends again because since they're so dry, it does take a lot for them to suck the colors. So I just want to saturate it very well so that they are not patchy or anything. Looks like it's all good. I'm just gonna go back over it one more time with my hands. So this part is done, and I'm going to move on to this part. So as you can see, there's not really a method. I'm just doing it as I go. Just as long as every hair strand is covered, then I am fine. Alright, so both sides are nice and saturated. You want to make sure it's like that, that way your hair comes out nice and not patchy. Buy enough dye. If you think one tube is enough but you're not really sure, just buy a second one. If you don't use it, you can return it. Simple as that. So I need to use two because I have way too much hair. Now you may be thinking to yourself, what is happening here? I can't really see this part with this front part in my way, so now it's out of my way. Trust the process, just trust the process, okay? I find that this part of my hair picks up color pretty quickly, so that's why I'm leaving it last. So I don't want to look like a firecracker or a hot Cheeto. Okay, so my hair is pretty much saturated. I still have quite a bit of dye left, so I'm just gonna make sure that every part is covered. Just to let it process for 20 minutes, so I'm gonna do that and then I'll check back in with you guys soon. Okay guys, so it's time to wash out my hair, and as you can see, she is red. I don't usually like to use heat on my hair anymore, so I kind of just let it air dry after I wash it and then I braid it. So once it's nice and styled and I have makeup on and stuff, I'll show you guys the final result. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the morning. Hey guys, so it's the morning after. As you can tell, my hair is red. I really like how it turned out. That is how I dye my hair red at home. It's super easy. That dye definitely does wonders for dark hair, so I highly recommend it. Only thing I wanted to show you all is the breakage. You do get a lot of breakage, unfortunately, because you are using such a strong developer. So just keep that in mind. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see more videos like this, please let me know. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, all of that, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.